Ice in the middle when I step in the middle, when I do a little dance, so the turns daylight. So jump, in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
She said, baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking softly, slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the moment you walking. You rest your head still talking. You leave.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Allen in motion. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie. Here's Devon Achane. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first and 10, here's Goff. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Hey, uno más.
They'll run here with Mixon. Powering forward. He's in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That touchdown, number 19 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So, 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Two for one. We go, Todd. What's up?
Goff going to throw here on first and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
In motion now, it's Collins. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he will score. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year. Fairbairn to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Maverick! Give us alive!
Goff to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
All right. Hey, south. Hey.
On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Patrick McMorris in on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Today.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. Look at the big guy rumble. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 54 yards. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's a give running left with Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
All right.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he will score again. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans will take a 21-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll go up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this to the former Falcon, Jonnu Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Looking middle and complete with Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On second down, Goff. Inside the 10, it is caught. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
Hold on. Check. Cut. 5. 2 for 66.
Here's Achane. Good blocking, and he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the quick, right?
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Right.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
So after one, it's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, let's go. Hey, uno. Today.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Oh, ready?
Back to throw. Stroud. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Rayshon Jenkins. Still going. going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Marcus May in on the stop. Second and 7. In motion now, it's Collins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Oh, ready. Tonight.
Stroud to throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. They get 20 on the connection. It's good for a Texans first down. To throw, it's Stroud. That's to the big-ticket acquisition, Stephon Diggs. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Tonight.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Tonight. Tonight.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Hold on. Check.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he finds Tyreek. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Shell.
Goff to throw on first down. That's taken in by Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on second down. Goff in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's Will Anderson, the defensive rookie of the year, in there to record the sack. Third and long. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defense.
And he's into the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Okay.
Stroud. Off he goes. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
That is intercepted. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy six.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Out of of the gun. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Hey, south.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. What can they do here on third down and 7? Now Stroud to the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown Texans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive. Because they've still got some work to do.
Hey, uno. 19 Texans. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
We go. What's that?
Throwing here is Goff. That one into the hands of Hill. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. A run here with Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll run for it with Mixon. And he's going to have a Texans, and he's going to have the Jets.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On the handoff, running left, it's Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
All right.
So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They look to run with Mixon. And he's got another one. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
11.
On play action, Stroud. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone, no run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Obama. Maverick wall.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Super. Tonight.
From the gun, it's Goff. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, Goff. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
On the quick, right?
They'll run here. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Push this one downfield, looking for Schultz. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Goff has his offense ready for this 2-point try. He'll drop to throw. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Texans 36. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Here we go, let's go.
In motion now, it's Collins. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
12.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. He'll look deep here for Diggs. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Cut!
A run up the middle with Achan. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jared Goff. Touchdown, Miami. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Dolphins 64, Texans 36. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Tonight.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Crazy. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 27-yard line. It's a Big-time run by Mixon. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Mixon. Yeah! Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where they're zone.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the back line of the end zone, a surprise, he's bringing it out.
Super!
On first and 10, here's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
First rule of backed up offense. Get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
First down, Miami.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like what, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now. I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills to the 2K lick. I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it and I'm going no brain, going dumb. But these hundreds in my thumb got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of down them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light scan in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20.